Alright everybody, welcome back. Trying to finish up this Wave 1 of G.I. Joe Classified series. Like I said in my last video, I've been trying to get these out, but you know, life is happening. Some crazy times right now. Anyway, thought I'd pick it up with number 2. And it makes sense that Snake Eyes is number 2, because when you roll the dice and you get Snake Eyes, what do you get? If you don't know, now you know. Alright, so let's get this guy open. I apologize for the corny dad joke, but I am a dad, so I'm allowed. Cutter of things, made from things. Crack it open. Found this guy in the wild, as with the rest of this wave. I took pride in not having to order these online, but found them right at my local Target. Hopefully these are being more plentiful. I spotted some other stuff in the wild too. I won't get into that because I was not able to acquire them. However, maybe later. So just like with all the rest of the boxes, you get the nice cinematic style poster type image on the back. Got all of his skills you look up on the website there. Skills, attributes, etc. And you get some nice artistic deco here. Got timber there. More on timber in a second. So yeah, it's kind of... Is anyone else disappointed that timber's on the box, but we didn't get... Oh, timber? Okay. Yeah, we didn't get timber. I guess I'll get into timber right now. I had a solution for that. Have, I don't know. I had the, well, I still have the old X-Men horrible looking Wolverine figure that came with a wolf. And I knew there was a reason I got that, because now I need a wolf, and I don't know what the heck I did with it. So, if I find the wolf, I will update. I'll throw out another video with the wolf here, standing in for Timber, the canine sidekick of Snake Eyes. Crinkle, crinkle. Alright. So, already I dig it. I'm not too upset that I didn't get the convention exclusive version. The deluxe version, whatever you want to call them. This one is just as awesome, if not more so. I really like the all black on this versus the exclusive version had a lot of gray, almost olive drab mixed in for his gear. I really prefer the all black. I may touch up his visor with maybe a gunmetal, because I think the visor kind of gets lost. It's awesome sculpt, but I think the visor kind of gets lost in there with all the rest of the black, especially with my horrible lighting. I have an idea for that too. But again, we'll get there. We'll see what I come up with. Alright, so yeah. Snake Eyes. Let's see. Yep, he's got some web gear here. He's got some holsters, functional. Even a spot for the silencer, which is great. That is the one thing I'm sad about not getting the exclusive, is the awesome weapons that he came with, being that they were actual Uzis, and you know, Snake Eyes gotta have an Uzi, right? Joints are a little stiff. No floppiness to report. A little bit in the torso, just a tiny bit of floppy. I don't know if you can see that really. His whole lower, yeah, there, now you can, that's alright. But his legs are great, nice and tight. Nice and tight. Good to go. I'm happy with my... So, when I found this, there was 2 of them on the pegs, and I was like, oh, I'm going to grab... This one had nicer paint decos. Nicer, is that a word? This had better paint decos on it. The other one, they were a little bit smeary around this left thigh holster, buckle, holster? Scabbard? Knife? Yeah. Anyway, the buckle was pretty badly smeared. So I dodged that one and grabbed this guy, and I think I'm good, because he's, yeah, it's good. Paint's nice everywhere. It's a weird, it's like a half, you probably can't see that on my horrible lighting, but there's like a half of a right at the top of his visor there. Yeah, I can't even focus now. No focus. Okay. Promise I'm not trying to slap you. There's a little tiny red dash across right at the top of his visor on his forehead, and it looks like they tried to put an Arashikage symbol there, but it didn't come across too well. I might try to maybe use some rubbing alcohol and get that off of there, or maybe if I can scrape it without damaging the sculpt, I'll do that, because it's like when you buy a Civic Type R, they really want you to know it's a Civic Type R because it says Civic Type R a million times, and this is kind of, you know, Arashikage there. Oh, he just got red on his elbows. Okay, maybe just twice is okay. Anyway, there we go. Let's check out his accessories here. Cool backpack. Crinkle, crinkle. Nice backpack there. I don't know if that's... I haven't opened any of the rest of them. But that looks like a nice little bug-out bag, you know. Got maybe some first aid, some demolition, explosives in there to do the espionage thing. Sabotage and Cobra facilities. Alright, get in there. So there's a hole in the web in his shoulder sling and a hole in his back. So to get those lined up and then okay. I don't want to go in there too hard because I had friends in my youth with my original 80s Real American Heroes. They would take and literally lock their fingers and press the backpack in, and I was like, no! And then whenever you try to get it out, the peg would snap off in their back. No fun. Alright, so backpack. And it makes sense because he's got plenty of web gear on here, so a backpack does make sense. There's some strappage to make a backpack look believable. Whereas some of the backpack would be kind of floating, like our man Marvin over here that I did last video. That's why he didn't come with a backpack, but he's still got a hole in his back. For future upgrades or something, you know. Okay. Now, got his ninja sword scabbard and that awesome guy. I'm glad they got that shape right. That's really cool. That's very classic Snake Eyes. Glad for that. Just put that guy in there for now. And there's a port on the backpack here. Shout out to Shartimus Prime. I just called their port. I just call them peg holes, or what should I call them? Accessory mounting point. How's that? Keeping in theme with the sharp, pointy things here. Got his little knife, or his left leg. Yeah, no one's really sure how that goes in. That makes sense to me. Yeah? Alright. Straight in there. Whoa, that's kind of weird. That doesn't want to go in all the way. I think I heard something about this. If I flip it around. Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. Kind of a bummer. The back is not open. It's going to be kind of hard to fix. Okay, Dremel to the rescue. Maybe if I just really... No, it's like they didn't make it deep enough for the knife. Alright. Maybe I just take that one off entirely. I don't know. We shall see what I do there. He doesn't want to stand very good. Oh, he's got the great... He really does have awesome... I don't know if you can see that. He's got the separate toes there. Come on. My phone is so confused. Okay. Just believe me when I say he's got like the ninja... What are they called? Toby? Tabby? Tabby, right? The tabby, ninja tabby style toes. Sorry, it's been a while. My 80s ninja movie lingo is like fading. Like most of my memory. All right. What else has he got? He's got this crazy... See, now, like I said earlier, I'm all about the modernization of these guys, and I think they're doing pretty good, with the exception of the weapons. And I kind of see what they're going for with this guy. That's, to me, that's like, okay, Hasbro wanted to say, if they updated Snake Eyes, he should come with the Chris Vector 45 ACP submachine gun. And that looks a lot like, I mean, there are some definite hints there that looks like a Chris Vector to me. And I think that would be cool if he did come with an actual Chris Vector, but he's got this guy in place of his classic Uzi, which I'm not totally horribly opposed to, but I will be picking up an Uzi in the future, whether it be Lisa Loam or wherever I can get an Uzi. So in this guy, I would prefer like maybe a 9mm, but this, you know, kind of, oh, yeah, this like Buck Rogers looking thing with a hole in it. Well, they all have holes, I guess. I don't know if that's so you can double stack. Oh, it's maybe so you can fit it between the, well, he's got a holster for this, but I'm going to try something here. And I don't know if anyone else has figured this out yet. I might blow some minds. Hold on. I'll put that there. This guy there. Put that there. And then, voila! What? Wait for it. Yeah, huh? Hey, he can hold both. I mean, he'd be really leaning. You know, should have had a V8 with all that weight on his right side. But it is doable. It works. You can fit the rifle, or the, what would you call that, the submachine gun, and the sword on there. Alright, Hasbro, I see what you're doing. You're thinking outside the box. I like it. But for now, that's just going to go in his hand. There's all kinds of discussion about, is he a commando? Is he a ninja? Is he both? If he's one before the other, then which? Kind of would prefer that he's a commando first, because like if you really get into the history of Snake Eyes, he was on long range reconnaissance patrol with his buddies Stalker and Storm Shadow. Spoiler: Storm Shadow was a good guy, or always has been. I'll let you read up on why. And he's looking good. I like Snake Eyes. Whoops. And Gravity. I like Gravity too. I'm a fan of Gravity. Who's not? Astronauts? I don't know. And I've had some problems getting these guys to stand. It's like the detent in their ankles. Oh, posability. Ankles, right? Ankle pivot. Got some nice, let's see. I would like his foot to come up higher than that, but it runs into the shin. Back pretty far. Very nice. Of course, you got double. Oh, okay. Yep. Double jointed knees all the way up. Very nice. I feel like everyone else has already done all of the posability ad nauseum. He does have the drop down hip joints. Very nice. Alright, I don't know if I'm doing that right. Can you see that? Oh. Up and down. Alright. So I'm going to push those up because he is on the shorter side. Okay. Yeah, now these ankles give me some problems on these because it seems like they don't want to stand straight up. Alright. There we go. So, and in keeping with the theme, I do have my 25th anniversary Snake Eyes V2 Sunbow version, animated, from one of the packs. I think they did like a 5-pack or something with a bunch of Sunbow style animated cartoon characters. And this guy came with an awesome Uzi. I think this is what he came with. And I've weathered it up a little bit with some silver. There we go, some Gravity. So this, to me, is like, this is Snake Eyes in my opinion. That's kind of why I want to maybe paint this guy's visor a little, not as bright as that. That's a little too bright. But maybe just like a nice little gunmetal just to set it off. But yeah, here we go with the comparison. And maybe the grenades, I don't know. So you got the 3 grenades across the sash. What would you call that? Bandolier. You got the grenades, got the pouch. Right? You got some crossed up belts going on here. Right? Yep. You got some sort of equipment pouches on the thighs there. Ankles, I can do without the weird bracelet ankle, bracelet? I don't know. Ankle bracelets? I can do without those, that's fine. I don't miss those at all. I'm cool with the kind of the shin armor and the great functional knee pads, very tactical, right? Because commando, also ninja. He does have, focus, or not. Alright, so he's got these arrows. And that would be cool if he came with something to fire them with. I don't know if maybe they're like throwing, I don't know. And he's got, oh, the wristwatch. No, they didn't put the wristwatch on him. That's just a buckle for his, what do you call those bracers? Oh, maybe that could be a wristwatch. I don't know, I'd have to detail, no, that's definitely a buckle. Okay, well, whatever. And he's got the bicep pouches there, yep. He's got bicep pouches there, pretty neat. Okay, so pretty good update. It's definitely got the original styling cues. It's got all the elements that make a Snake Eyes, right? Just a little bit more armored, a little bit more modernized, and I dig it. I really should have upgraded my lighting before doing a figure that's entirely black. I apologize for that, but believe me when I say he's awesome. Like I said, I do want to get an upgraded submachine gun, get rid of this vector looking thing, and I don't know, Lisa Loam or who else makes a nice looking 1/12 scale, 6-inch scale Uzi. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. I'll probably end up going with Lisa Loam off of eBay. Oh, almost forgot the silencer. If he's a ninja, he's got to have a silencer if he's using any kind of firearms. That makes sense. Of course, one of the greatest story arcs of all time in G.I. Joe comics was the silent interlude. And a silencer would be right at home for that. I don't know, what should I... Facing up? Facing down? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that seems to be less snaggable. Alright. Very cool. I like having it down a little bit so it's out of the way when he goes to grab it. It makes more sense tactically for me. Do whatever works for you, of course. Alright. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome update to Snake Eyes. I really like it. Oh, and of course, Timber. Oops, sorry, Timber. Gravity, man. You can't beat gravity. Okay. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna try and find out some sort of replacement, and when I find that replacement that I know I have somewhere in my house, I will do an update, and here he is next to his buddy Marvin Hinton, aka Roadblock. Alright. If I can get him to stand, come on. Like I said, gravity makes things tricky. Alright, there. They'll just kind of lean on each other. That's what friends are for, right? Cool. So that's wave 1 so far. And we'll get into the next character when I get a chance. And we'll do some more comparisons to the 25th anniversary characters. And maybe I'll have some upgraded weapons. We'll see. Alright. Yo, Joe.